Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Friday, January 27th, 2023. It's about 3:35 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. I'm still thinking about this horrific murder in Memphis, Tennessee by the five cops. Normally, I would say allegedly by the cops, but in a couple of hours, you'll be able to see the tapes. We can't run the tapes here on Judging Freedom because the platforms that host us do not permit us to show violence, as you know. But these tapes will be everywhere, and you'll be able to see them. These are tapes from the body cameras of the police, and I believe there's also some tapes from security cameras that are in the area as well. I don't know what they're going to show, but every time the mayor of Memphis or the police chief of Memphis described these tapes, they describe them in a more damning way by words like inhumane and brutality and sickening and criminal and the worst I've ever seen. So you'll be able to see these tapes at 6 o'clock Eastern time this afternoon. I don't know where, but they'll be out there. You know, everybody is going to be showing them, but we can't do it. I don't own the hosting a platform, at least at the present time. I don't. I am applauding, however, the decision of this prosecutor, a liberal Democrat, a progressive, a person who ran believing that there were too many prosecutions and too many people in jail. I happen to think there are too many people in jail. I don't think people should be in jail for the personal use of controlled dangerous substances. In my world, you'd be able to do what you want to your own body, but with the exception of marijuana, drugs are still illegal in the United States. It was difficult for me when I was a judge to sentence people to jail for simple possession. And when I didn't do so and the government appealed me, the appellate court then ordered me to do so because I took an oath to uphold the law, and I wasn't the law writer. I wasn't the law giver. I was just the law applier and the law interpreter. All right. But one of the things that this liberal, progressive, white prosecutor did was to charge immediately the five cops and to charge them with the appropriate crime. Even Derek Chauvin, whom we all watched slowly choke George Floyd to death, was not charged with second-degree murder. These cops were charged with second-degree murder. This is the highest charge that they could possibly be charged with, and we haven't even heard from the feds yet. So this procedure employed by this improbable prosecutor, I say improbable because he ran on a platform that there were too many people being prosecuted and too many people in jail. This procedure utilized so quickly by this improbable prosecutor is an example of how you can't always expect that if you're a conservative Republican, that a conservative Republican prosecutor is going to do what you want, or if you're a liberal Democrat, that a liberal Democratic prosecutor is going to do what you want. Same thing with judges. When you take that oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution as a judge, to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, and to protect the public safety as a prosecutor, you drop some of the mantle of the politics that you embraced that got you into the job. I felt this myself. So my hat is off to this prosecutor. Everyone in Memphis, of course, is preparing for the worst. Here is Tyre Nichols' mother. This is the mother of the murder victim, making a very, very compelling, emotional, and profound statement about protest all you want. Exercise your First Amendment rights all you want, but don't maim and don't destroy.
Our family is grief-stricken right now, and this is very hard to swallow. I just want to say this. When that tape comes out, it's going to be horrific.
My Lord, my Lord.
I didn't see it, but from what I hear, it's going to be horrific. But I want each and every one of you to protest in peace. I don't want us burning up our cities, tearing up the streets, because That's not what my son stood for.
That's right.
And if you guys are here for me and Tyre, then you will protest peacefully.
Yes, ma'am.
You can get your point across, but we don't need to tear up our cities, people, because we do have to live in them.
More as we get it. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.